Hello and welcome everyone. I'm John, host of Video Games in the World, and we're gonna play some Mario Kart 64 as you saw. So, as you all know, this is the final week of August, which means that summer vacations are almost over and the school year is upon us once again. So, let's take this summer vacation for one final spin for those who work as teachers or in school or something, or if you're a principal. And with this game, I'm taking you back to the 1990s where this whole party began. So, with all that said and done, let's go! Okay, so we're gonna play as Yoshi, one of my favorites next to Toad. Now, I will usually start playing on 50cc to but I want to make it a little bit more interesting. Mario Kart 64. What a time that was when I was a kid. We used to play that game so much. When me, my cousin, and many friends of mine, we used to play that at so much when we were kids. The orange toad. Hell yeah, baby. Gotta go fast and furious. I can catch it. I can catch it. I can catch. Oh. Oh, it's a good thing I have three of these mushrooms. I used to love doing that drift. Okay, Toad. Te atrapé. Gotcha. Gotcha again. Haha. Okay. Banana peel. Woohoo! All right. First place. Playing this game. I'm 39 years old, and boy, do I feel old playing this game. It's really good to go back and reminisce the times of such a wonderful era with the N64. I remember playing Super Mario Kart on the Super NES when I was a kid, and then Mario Kart 64. Holy Christ, man! Some people may disagree with me, but Mario Kart 64 is like the best Mario Kart ever made. The race is a lot more fun. I love the circuit hits and Now, what stuff I love about the 1990s? Well, the best thing about the 1990s to me were the cartoons, the music, movies, and of course, the video games, don't forget. Yeah, the 90s were an amazing time for these forms of entertainment. And one of the best things about the 1990s is that we used to socialize with other people outside and not just go like on the computer. Oh, second place. Donkey Kong just cut off to me. No. Shuck. Toad. Don't worry. I'll get him in the next one. I'm still in the lead. Koopa Troopa Beach. Para la playa. So yeah, those were the best things about the 90s. The music, the movies, the video games, the cartoons. And we used to go outside and play too. Not just stay inside playing video games. And you know, that's what... You know, today, you see a bunch of kids with their eyes glued to the freaking tablet. But the best thing about the 1990s, no social media. Huh. Huh. And if you had problems with your enemies, you didn't say stupid crap about them on social media. Instead, you confronted your enemy. It was about respect and honor. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with that lightning bolt. Man, I love that movie. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I remember that my mom bought me Honey, I Blew Up the Kid when I was a little boy. However, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, I liked it, but it wasn't as good. Okay, and now we're going to the Kalimari Desert, which looks like very Western from the looks of it. Ah, 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 ah. Here comes the train again. Oh, we got... Toad and I got hit by the train at the same time. And that's funny. Haha. I am Thor, the god of thunder and lightning in this one. Ha 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 ha. Now, first of all, I want to tell you that I want to let you all know that 2 days ago I uploaded a new video on my main channel of Video Games in the World titled The Resident Evil Timeline for my new web series, World of Timelines. World of Timelines is a web series that I created myself, which focuses on the timeline of your favorite games, and probably in the future characters as well, and some TV shows that we all know and love. So my first episode was the Resident Evil timeline, and my next episode. Some people, I made a voting poll. I know about which timeline I should focus on next. Some people voted it. The timeline some people voted are is Mega Man, and some people voted Jesus, which timeline they voted for? Okay, so there you go. I win. Okay, some people also voted for the Grand Theft Auto 3D timeline, but those two, those two are on the list among many other games such as The Legend of Zelda, uh, Castlevania is on the list of the timelines I'm planning to focus on, and also so episode 2 is not going to be either her Grand Theft Auto 3D or the Mega Man timeline. The next episode, shh, it's a surprise. So Princess Peach ended in 4th place, huh? Have you? I, I remember the first time I got the 4th place ending on Mario Kart 64. That the game actually made fun of you for losing the game, for losing the race. Like, you walk away from the celebrate, you drive away. Whatever character you're playing as drives away from the celebration, and then a bomb follows one of the racers, and kaboom. And that's when the game actually makes fun of you for losing. Boy, did I feel bad. But hey, like Yoda said, had failure is not the end, and defeat is not the end. They're both teachers, to be honest. When I was a kid, I hated losing, much to the annoyance of some friends and family. I hated losing because I was like the kind of like a win at all costs type of kid. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's how it is. Oh my god, and this is my favorite stage. Toad's Turnpike, baby. Some people may disagree with me that about Toad's Turnpike, but I actually like this stage because you get this feeling of tension of racing and then avoiding all these vehicles. The tension in that you feel is just crazy. Gotcha. I'm a ghost. A ghost. You know, for the next Mario movie, if Wario is gonna appear in that movie, for the voice of Wario, I would choose Pedro Pascal. That'll be fun to see him as Wario. Pedro Pascal. Holy shit. Nike. Princess Peach is way ahead of me. Maybe she wants payback because she lost in the Mario Cup. In the Mushroom Cup, I mean. And speaking of the Mario movie, I actually like Anya Taylor-Joy as the voice of Peach. Jen Taylor will be proud. Man, I should have been given that star a lot earlier than that, dude. She won. I know a lot of people will disagree with me with this, but as they say in The Last Jedi, failure is not the end. Defeat is not the end. Yeah, I get that a lot of people don't like The Last Jedi, but it has some good messages like defeat is not the end, and fight for what you love and never what you hate. Fight for those that you love. Frappe Snowland and brrr, it's cold. Ah! Get out of my way, Frosty! Frosty the Snowman. Oh my gosh. Haha. Oh, thank God for the lightning. Coming for you, princess. Gotcha. That's payback. Ooh, double the star. Good. See ya, Wario. Now, sure, September is the beginning of the school year, but that doesn't mean you can stop gaming. Come to think of it, when I was a kid, when I lived in Santo Domingo, there were times that they had to put my Nintendo away because my parents wanted me to do better in school. Some people say taking away my video games during the school year, is that my punishment? No, it's not punishment. It's about you doing better, getting in good grades. Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío. Jesus Christ. Like, they used to put my Nintendo away for the weekdays and took it out on, and it used to play on the weekends. Yeah, to some people, geez, that's kind of rigid to do that. But, you know, some parents are like that, you know. You know, when I was a child, my father, God rest his soul, he used to watch me playing this, and he used to pretend that he was an announcer. God, I miss him. When you lose a parent, your world is just not the same anymore. I will never forget my beloved father. Nunca me olvidaré de mi querido padre. Nunca. Nunca me voy a olvidar de mi querido padre. Nunca. Okay, Luigi. Wouldn't it be funny if you threw a blue mushroom at one of the racers, and you say, like DK said in the movie, "Haha, he got the blue mushroom." Speaking of the Mario movie, again, I like it a lot more than the 1993 movie because it was a lot more faithful to the source material than the live action movie. Ay carajo. I'm gonna make you pay for that, Mario. Damn, third place. I'll make you pay for that, Mario. I'll get you in the next one. Well, at least I'm in the lead. Better keep it that way. The Mario Raceway. Come on, come on. Faster, faster. Más rápido. Ah, damn. Haha, they got the banana peel. Ooh, they got the banana peel. Ooh. Yeah, that's one of the characters from the Perils of Penelope Pit Stop, who was always laughing like a ooh. Yeah, that's from the Perils of Penelope. That's one of the characters from the Perils of Penelope Pit Stop. I'll get you, Penelope Pit Stop. That was what you did on Choco Mountain, Mario. And I got first place in the final circuit in the Mario Raceway. Cool. All right. Select your player. Okay, we're going to the Star Cup. Wario Stadium. When I was a kid, me and my friends playing for four in a race, we used to love playing at the Wario Stadium. Everybody loved playing at the Wario Stadium because it was such a long stage, you know? Anyway, so I'm taking a break from Yoshi to play as Toad, my next best racer in the Mario Kart series, of course. That's what I love about the Wario Stadium is that it looks like a derby racing stadium. Come on, move, move, move. Oh, I'm gonna make you pay for that, Bowser. Woohoo! A star. Excellent. When I was 15 years old, I remember competing in a gaming competition, Mario Kart. I didn't win that day, but walked away happy that I competed. And the thing is, and my uncle, he put me in that list. My uncle that passed away, come this November a year ago. God rest his soul. And he was my godfather as well. My godfather by baptism. One time I was joking with my uncle, like, he was saying, I'm your godfather, or child, I am your godfather. Or, yeah, like Don Corleone. Hey, Don Corleone is a mafia godfather. I'm your Sacramento godfather. He knew I was joking anyway. There's always one uncle in every family that jokes with you, but then when the joke's on him, you know how it is. Well, at least he wasn't like Uncle Frank from Kevin. From Home Alone, I mean. I'll get you on the next one, Yoshi. I'll get you on the next one. You lucked out. Sherbet Land. This is one of the stages I don't like. Besides Frappe Snowland, the reason I despise this stage more than Frappe Snowland, all these damn penguins. Ugh, Dios mío. Gotcha. Like I said, all the damn penguins. Pa, pa, como el pingüino. Ay. Bring it on, sister. Want some bananas? They're good for you. Potassium is good for you, Yoshi. Nothing. Woo! God, I hate these penguins. Also, Cobblepot, can you do me a freaking favor? Call your freaking pets out of the raceway. Oh boy, I lost this race. But, don't worry, I'm gonna do it again. Fourth place. Gotta do better than that. Well, it's time for me to make a comeback. The Royal Raceway. You know, if you were a child in the 90s like me, if you were a child back in the 1990s like I was, I'm sure that y'all tried to get into the castle. Oh, I'm sure that y'all try to get into the castle. In this race, in the Royal Raceway, of course. Man. Bite me, Yoshi. Yeah! Suck on that, Bowser. Okay, this is not going good. Let's restart it. Let's talk about something. Why retro games are mostly better than modern games? Well, modern games back then had don't get me wrong, there are many modern games of today that are really cool, but some of them are lacking in quality, and nowadays they just want to give physical games an expiration date, or so I heard. That's messed up. And before audio videos, we used to tune to channel 3 so we can play our Nintendo. Tune into channel 3 to play Nintendo, and also video games back then, they had like a lot of better quality, better. They were a lot more fun. But I'm giving you this. I'm not saying that video games today are not fun. But the fun back then was so incomparable. You could not compare the fun of back then to today. Like, when you play for 2 players, you didn't play on the screen yelling at some random kid, yelling curse words, and even hell, you didn't even have to worry about kids yelling at about some random idiot yelling at you at the screen, yelling racial slurs, sexist slurs, homophobic slurs. And you play like with a friend or a family member. Yeah, there were fights sometimes over winning and losing, because some kids are like the type of win at all costs, and defeat was unacceptable. But people grow up and they learn that sometimes defeat is a better way of learning, because sometimes when you lose, you actually win. Anyway, so playing on the N64, playing for 4 players or even quadruple the fun. Like, whenever there was a hangout at your friend's house and playing Nintendo 64, sometimes you had pizza, soda, chips, breadsticks. Oh, I give anything for a slice of pizza right now playing this game. You ate how many slices you ever wanted, but you had to. But you 2 things about about having a slice of pizza while gaming. You had to worry about who had the last piece, or be a good sport and give your fellow player the last slice of pizza and the soda and the chips. What a freaking time that was. Oh, I'll make you pay for that, big boy. That's what I should have gotten. Another thing about why retro games are way better than modern games. No DLC. In the old days, you had to unlock something by performing certain actions in the game, like beating the game in expert mode, or perform certain actions in the game that can unlock brand new stuff. You didn't have to freaking pay for it. That was the best part of it. No DLC. Come on, come on. Run, run, run. Better watch it. Oh! Just slipped on a freaking banana peel. Gotcha! So yeah, retro games are way better than modern games. And whenever you beat the game, the game will congratulate you, and you truly felt like you achieved something great. And also going to the video arcades as well, like playing with other people, getting to know them. It was about having fun, and also you settle disputes with the competition in gaming. It was about respect and honor. Royal Raceway. You may be in the lead, Peach, but not for long. You may be in the lead, but not for long. Tienes en la delantera, pero no por mucho tiempo. Woohoo! So yeah, Every summer vacation I had in New York when I was a kid, in the times I was living in Santo Domingo, I used to love playing with my friends and my cousin. Mario 64, GoldenEye, hell, even Perfect Dark back then. Then at the age of 13, I still remember back in 1999, 13 years old, a good summer vacation in New York I had. One of the best. And then back to school in the 7th grade, 13 years old, in the 7th grade back then. And that's when I discovered girls. Even if I discovered girls at that time, junior high, high school, 0 girlfriends. I was too much of a clown. Good student, but a clown. And, what else? Many girls thought I was ugly. Or not mature enough that I can get. But too ugly? Forget you. Ooh. No, you ain't, princess. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No me vas a ganar, princesita. Haha. Haha. Woohoo! I told you we're not gonna. I told you we're not gonna be in the league for too long, Peach. Bowser's Castle. Boost power. Better watch out for those swamps. Haha. Donkey Kong is in the lead. Well, better him than Peach. Watch out for those swamps. Damn! Princesita, you're gonna pay for that. If you ask me, what does Princesita mean? It means little princess. Okay, Princesita, I'm coming for you. What's wrong, Princesita? Got caught by a thwomp? And what's wrong now? Got hit by a turtle? Huh. The karma of her falling in. Oh, no! Oh, that's what I get for talking too much. Haha, you're both squashed. Thank God for thunder. Second place. But that may, but I but that'll make me feel better. At least I won. Thank God. That's 3 gold trophies in a row in the 100cc difficulty. Yes, you are, Toad. Yes, you are. Okay, so now we're going to the start Art Cup. Playing with Yoshi again. The Special Cup, I mean. Special Cup. And in the Special Cup, they got the Yoshi Valley in this one. Ay, Dios mío. I hate the Yoshi Valley. But, I'm, I'll be right back. All right, everyone, back in the fray. So let's get ready to race again on the Special Cup 100cc. So we are in the Jungle Raceway, the home of Donkey Kong. When I was a kid, I used to wonder, why is Donkey Kong in Super Mario Kart? When I played it on the Super NES. That's when I realized that Mario and Donkey Kong were arch rivals back when they first started. And yeah, Mario and Donkey Kong are still going at it. I used to take the shortcuts. My bad. I kind of wish that you hit that boat. Buckle up. Dios mío. Take the banana. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Suck on that, Wario. Bruce! Ho 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 ho! That was epic, bro. Woo-hoo! And also, Austin, sorry for not responding to you. I can see the Twitch chat on my OBS. So yeah, hello. Okay, so I'm in the lead with 9 points, DK 6 points, and Wario's in third place. Oh my god, I hate this stage. Oh my gosh! Like I said, I hate this stage. Especially that big ass egg. And judging by my position, and I'm in the last. Watch out for those porcupines. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate this raceway. Whoo, the blue shell. Damn, missed. But I got another opportunity again. Judging by my position in this one, I'm dead. Now I'm pretty sure that when we were kids, we all hated this stage. Damn, I hate this stage. The porcupines, that big ass egg. Stay there, Donkey Kong. Ow. Ooh, yes. And it deactivated my star or with that bat crash. See ya. Gotta stay focused. Yeah. Whew. At least I made it. Oh, Donkey, you in 5th place? I feel you, buddy. The Banshee Boardwalk. Speaking of boardwalks, I would love to one day go to the Jersey Shore Boardwalk. And speaking of the Jersey Shore Boardwalk, don't worry. I gotta tell myself not to worry. It's not like the show. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, man. Oh, I'll get you for that, DK. Oh, man! Another one of the stages that I hate. And Wario's in the lead. You are so gonna freaking pay. Wario may have won, but I got you, DK. Whew. Okay, I'm still in the lead, and now we're going to my favorite stage of the game, the Rainbow Road. You know, when I played F-Zero X and I saw that they had the Rainbow Road, I was like, oh my god! Except that it doesn't have the fences on, which means you might love it in this game, but in F-Zero X, you're going to have a long-ass struggle with it. The only problem with this stage is a freaking Bow Wow. You know what the funny thing is about the theme song of the Rainbow Road of this game in the N64? Oh! Damn dogs. I used to get... The theme song of this stage gave me vibes from that old sitcom, Step by Step. Funny sitcom it was, Step by Step. A lot of the actors in that from that show, they decided to leave acting and work normal jobs. Those who play the kids, of course. Suzanne Summers, may she rest in peace. She was mad pretty, but if you look at her in Three's Company, oh wow. I mean, when I was a little kid, I used to love watching all these old family sitcoms. All these sitcoms from my childhood. Step by Step, Family Matters, Full House, Small Wonder. Great times. What's wrong, Peach? Sleeping on banana peels? Watch out, watch out, watch out. And you know, when it comes to family sitcoms and even adult-oriented sitcoms, like Friends back in the day, I look back at these sitcoms and I'm like, man, they don't make it like they used to. But there were also a lot of sitcoms besides the ones I mentioned that I also enjoyed. Didn't watch every episode, but they were pretty funny. Sister Sister, Smart Guy, The Steve Harvey Show, The Parenthood, The Wayans Brothers, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, and don't forget Roseanne. So yeah, all these sitcoms, they really don't make it like they used to no more. Well, I'm in the lead, but I better not get confident. One of them could catch up to me. And it's our simian friend, Donkey Kong. Haha! And I made it, everyone. Woo! So I won all the gold trophies from 100cc. And I was awarded the Gold Cup again. Okay, so I did the 100cc. So gonna take a little slower right now. 50cc. But because it's 50cc, let's play as Mario. You know, I remember one summer I spent here in New York when I used to live in DR, in Dominican Republic. We used to rent games from Blockbuster when my cousin had his N64, and we wanted to rent something new. But my older sister, My oldest sister, she was like, "I rent Mario." Oh, come on. No, you rent Mario, okay? Ay, Dios mío, what a time that was. And Blockbuster, oh my God, Blockbuster. You not only you rented a movie, but you also bought a popcorn and soda. A microwave popcorn? Holy Jesus Christ. Yeah, Blockbuster. Great place to hang out and rent movies too, and video games. Until Netflix took over and until Netflix came along and took over. Yeah. We lost our hangouts when Blockbuster shut down. Still, at least we can talk about the Netflix originals and the ones from Hulu and Amazon, you know. Now, if you ask me what are my favorite Netflix shows, well, I could spend a lot of time talking about that, but I'm gonna tell you what my favorite Netflix shows are. Before it was taken down from Netflix after DreamWorks lost a license to it, one of my most favorite Netflix shows was Voltron: Legendary Defender. Now, given that I'm not such a big fan of reboots because they usually mess with the originals and everything, still, Voltron: Legendary Defender was like a phenomenal reboot of the Voltron that I grew up watching from the 1980s. My other favorite shows on Netflix are Stranger Things, Cobra Kai, uh, Arcane, love that show, Castlevania, another one I love. I remember watching Daredevil as well on Netflix, and now it's on Disney Plus. Haven't seen the new the new Daredevil show. Still, they told me that it's pretty good. Might just have to trust them on that one, given that Marvel is struggling in a way. Because when it comes to the MCU, a lot of shows and movies were lacking. At least Thunderbolts was pretty cool. And from what I heard, Fantastic Four First Steps was good as well. Okay. Other Netflix shows that I like? I already said that I liked Voltron Legendary Defender, Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, Castlevania. I also like Devil May Cry. And at one time I liked it, but then it got kind of a little bit dull. Orange is the New Black. I'll admit that. Come on, come on. Yes. In the Calamari Desert. Well, on Hulu, the only thing I ever saw on Hulu that I really liked was The Handmaid's Tale. Great show. Scary. It's great, but kind of scary because what you see in that show, the things you see in that show, I fear that the way things are right now in this country, all the things that you see in that show, man, it could happen. Scary. Very freaking scary. Anyway, and on Amazon, my favorite shows are Invincible and The Boys. God, I love that show. The Boys. For those who don't know about the show, The Boys is a superhero show, but not like typical superheroes, like saving the day, fighting bad guys, It takes place in a world where superheroes are real, where they are worshipped, where they are seen in as where they are as popular as celebrities, as influential as politicians, and worshipped as gods. However, the show focuses on the theme of raw, unchecked power and also abuse of power. The antagonistic group superhero team in the show is called The Seven. The Seven is a superhero team managed by the Vought Corporation. Their leader is Homelander, And fighting against the Vault Corporation and the Seven is a team called the Boys, led by Billy Butcher. So, one of the main characters, Huey, loses his girlfriend at the hands of a superhero, and then Billy Butcher comes to him and invites him to join the Boys. After giving it some thought, he ends up joining the team. It focuses on a lot of topics, and most of it is about raw, unchecked power, and how having power and being used irresponsibly can have severe consequences. It's a great show. I highly recommend it. And season 5 could come out next year, so if you haven't seen the show yet, I highly recommend that you watch that show. It's really good. You're gonna love it. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I will see you all on Saturday playing this game again, and we're gonna go on 150cc. So I want to thank you all for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. And please continue watching my Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom playthrough. So for my next essay, like I said, for my next episode, World of Timelines, it's a surprise. So you'll see it on my main channel and I'll link it in the description once once I close this live stream. So everyone, thank you for watching, and until the next live stream, everyone, bye.